So you now have your prospects group and you've added your prospects. For those that are new, prospects we mean people that you've approached about the business, people that you are looking forward to joining your business. So maybe it could be people that most of the time it is people that you've done a business presentation for them. They are interested in the business. Maybe they are still looking for the money for the startup, or they have some other excuse, but they are looking forward to start the business. So we always encourage to say, have a prospects group where you add all these people that are interested in joining your team. And in this group, you just want to share number one, success stories, regularly post testimonials, success stories, and case studies from other people in the business that have achieved some milestones in the business. It helps for the prospects to see their own potential. They start to see themselves as, but if I join this business, I could also be the one achieving this and achieving that. Be careful. I always say this, be careful not to send too many of them. There are some groups where you are in the group and there are 10 different stories being shared every single day. Sometimes it can become, too much for a prospect. So when you're sharing success stories, yes, you want to post regularly, but you also don't want to overwhelm your prospects with too many messages. Avoid forwarding messages. I always say this. If there's a story that has been shared and you would like to share it with your prospects group, don't forward it, copy and paste. If it's a picture and a caption, copy the caption, save the picture, so that when you get to the group, you attach your picture and you paste your caption and you send. You want to avoid the forwarded to be showing on your messages, because then you just look like someone who's just forwarding random messages to them, and then they might not take it so much in a positive light. So always copy paste, don't forward. But the first thing that you want to be sharing is success stories. And when you're sharing success stories, be mindful. I think I say this all the time as well. Be mindful of the success stories that you are sharing. It can't always be the very, very, very big success stories. I've had some prospects tell me, I think this business is for people who have money, or I think this business is only good for those that joined a long time ago. Because sometimes, and this happens a lot, people who are struggling for extra income, or people that maybe they are not struggling per se, but they're drowning in debts. And you find that sometimes most of these people, they have given up on their dreams, they've given up on their goals. Suddenly, when they see a 1 million rand car, it's something that is too big, not achievable. They cannot relate. And it just feels like, these people, they're doing very big things. Can I do it? I don't think, people lose their self-confidence. And I know this because I was one of those people. You start out so much positive, with all those big goals that you want to achieve. And as life moves, you get discouraged, you get a lot of no's, a lot of rejection, and you start to bury some of those goals. You start to not believe in yourself that you can do it. So when you are sharing success stories, it's nice to share the big stories, but also share the smaller stories. Share someone in your team who joined last month, and this month they have completed their full CC, they've made a commission of 1,000 rand. Someone who joined last week and they sold an aloe vera gel today and they are excited about the 160 profit. Also share the small stories as well, because in most cases your prospects will relate to those small basic stories, but you also want to inspire them. You don't want them thinking small, you want them to think big, you want them to see the potential in your business. What business can someone start with 6.8 and be able to qualify for Forever to Drive, be able to travel the world? So be sharing um those success stories in your prospects group. The second thing that you want to share in your prospects group is um the business opportunity. So share clear, concise content about the benefits of your compensation plan, the benefits of your business, including the lifestyle, the freedom, financial independence, and the ability to work from anywhere. So you are just reminding them about the benefits of being a forever business owner. So maybe today you have a coffee meeting. You can just share in your prospects group. I love that I get to work my own hours and work from anywhere. Today I had a couple of meetings at Doppio Zero, and I enjoyed the food and meeting new people, something like that. What that does is you are just reminding them of the small things that are the perks of being a forever business owner. So share content about the business presentations that you are doing when you are having meetings. Share all of that in your prospects group. Share trainings and tips. Let them know that you providing free trainings. So when they are health talks, when they are product trainings, because remember, these are people that you've already introduced to the business. They already know that you do forever living. They know that you have health and wellness products. So why not invite them to product trainings? Why not invite them to the health talks? If the company is hosting those trainings, Zoom trainings that they do, invite your prospects to such type of events. When you have your team training, your success day, your rise up, just invite them to come through. You want them to see that when you are telling them, I will offer you training, I'll offer you support, you want them to see that it is actually happening. So provide free resources such as trainings or tips on mindset, tips on social media growth, or other skills that will be useful when they start. So this shows the value of your mentorship as a leader. So make sure if there are trainings that are happening in your team, share them in your prospects group as well. Maybe just do a 30-minute session for them where you give them mindset trainings, or you have what do you call, I wanted to say you have a 5 a.m. session, and maybe leader Mariana is coming, Eagle manager, there's a nice topic that they might be interested in. Do invite them. Show them that they are missing out on quality mentorship. Share some tips about business. Share some small tips about time management. You can just write a message in the group. Morning, today I just wanted to share with you about time management, and you just put a few pointers there and you send. So what you want them to see is, you want them to see that you are a good leader. You are providing the training that you said you are providing, and they can actually get value from partnering with you. Because one thing about people, it's always about them. They want to see what is it that they can benefit from you. But if you create a prospects group, you are quiet, you don't post consistently, and when you do post, you are not adding value. They don't see the value of what it is that they are missing out. So make sure you are posting the trainings and the tips. Um, post about the team culture. So highlight the sense of community and support within the team. So you're going to share like positive and motivational quotes or posts that showcase team celebrations, team achievements, or team events. So let's say in our team, at the end of every month, we do like what we call our team sizzle. This is where we recognize people that have achieved 5cc, maybe move ups, top managers, all of that. These are some of the things that you can share in your prospects group because you want them to see the team culture. You want them to see that we celebrate each other. You have someone who organized the product launch and the other leaders have shown up in the team to support. Just post that in your prospects group. Today we were helping launch our new team member in Tembisa. We showed up to support her. Post the pictures of maybe make sure you take a picture of you as a team, a picture of you as a team with the prospects that showed up. This is to show that they get to see that in this team people work together. In this team people celebrate each other. In this team people support each other. Because if there is one thing that most people are missing, it's that support. I had someone text me the other day to say, "Hi, how are you doing? How do I join your community? I struggle with depression, and I've seen that, in your team, you guys, you are going out, you are having fun, you do events together, and you are always, posting your team members and celebrating their success, and I want to be part of that." So this person was interested in just the community. The forever came secondary, but what attracted her is the community. A lot of people are lonely. People are going through a lot. They are going through depression. They want to have a sense of belonging, somewhere where they can feel seen, they can feel supported. So show them that you have that community. I see we have a lot of women here. I'm not sure if we have some men. A lot of women are coming from a background where the girl child was never taken serious. The girl child never believed that they could do anything. And now all of a sudden, there is this community where women are actually not in competition, but they are supporting each other. People want to be a part of that. So highlight that sense of community, highlight that sense of support. And how do you do that? You do that by sharing the events that you are doing as a team, when you support each other, when you show up for each other. So be sharing that with your prospects in your prospects group. So it's not always about sharing the products and continuing to share the business presentation because they've had the business presentation. They are in that group because they are interested in forever. But now you want to show them other pegs besides just the money and the compensation plan, that you know what, you can come here and you can find a sense of belonging. Share business updates in your prospects group. So, any promotions, incentives that are happening, or deadlines, create that sense of agency. So, keep the group informed about special offers and opportunities. We attended the Success Day, and there were new products that were launched. Okay, share that with your prospects. Maybe someone can actually be motivated by the fact that now you guys are going to be having body spray, because maybe they find it easier to sell that product or they connect better with body spray than they do with supplements. So share those updates. Let them know that, you know, we are continuously developing our products. We are continuously introducing new products. So whatever developments are happening in the forever space, share that with them. We have the gummy supplements, share that with them. We have collagen that is coming to SA. You know, be sharing that information with your prospects so that they can see also the growth that is happening in the in the company. You know, when there are promotions and incentives, especially the promotions, you know, they always do promotions, buy this, get this free, all of that. Those, that is information that you need to be sharing with your prospects because they see value. Incentives, you know, team trips that are happening, even company incentives that are happening. So you let them know, like in May, I was letting some of my prospects know. They have now since joined, but I was letting them know to say, you know what, guys, next year we are going to Phuket, and the qualification period has started now on the 1st of May. If you start now, you could qualify for this trip and you get to take your plus one with you, all expenses paid. Sometimes you'll be surprised how something like that can actually motivate a person to get started. To say, you know what, if the qualification period has started now, then there's that sense of agency to say, I need to start now because I could possibly qualify. In our team, we also have team incentives. Like currently, there was the one for become manager by December, get a free ticket to Paris. That's something that you can also use to motivate your prospects. I saw there was another incentive that was running just before the success day. Become supervisor, get a free ticket to our SADC success day. Those are some of the things that you can share because you can use that to motivate your prospect. If someone says, I'll join in December, when I get my bonus, you can actually show them, you know what, we have this incentive that is running that you could qualify for if you start now. So it creates that sense of agency. And because they have something that they are running towards, it also makes them want to work for it, to try and run to qualify. So share business updates, share incentives, share even if there are deadlines for doing something, create that sense of agency and keep the group informed about special offers and opportunities. Another thing that you can share in the group, okay, I've been talking for a while. Just let me know if you are following and if you're in the meeting. Then I know that I'm not alone. Another thing that you can share in your prospects group, it's, you know, the frequently asked questions and clarifications. So you can have a day where you do the FAQs, where you just share like frequently asked questions like, um, is this a is this a pyramid scheme? Where does the money come from? What type of products do you have? You know, those frequently asked questions. You can have a day where you share those and just address those in your prospects group. So address common concerns or misconceptions prospects might have about joining the business. This can help alleviate any doubts that they have. So things like what is the joining fee? Let them know there is no joining fee in Forever, you know. Just if you go even on the Forever website page, they do have like FAQ, frequently asked questions. You can copy maybe two every once a week and then just post something in the group about those questions, addressing them with the answers that are there on the website. So that is just a way of addressing some of the questions that your prospects have, because sometimes people are interested but they've heard a lot. They've had this is a scam, you won't make any profit, or you only be pushing people that are above you and they will be making income from your efforts. all of that, address those tiny small questions. They might seem very small to you because you are a business owner, but to a prospect who's considering whether or not to join, they are like a very big deal. So post frequently asked questions and clarifications. Do live Q&A sessions. So host live or recorded question and answer sessions where you answer questions directly. This makes the group more interactive and personal. So you can have, like, in your prospects group, you can set a date. Every Thursday we do Q&A. I think this works together with the frequently asked questions. So this is where you are allowing your prospects to ask questions and you are answering in the group. It promotes that interaction in your group. I've seen a lot of prospects groups where it's like it's so quiet, it's so silent, it's like people are gone dead. You are the only person who's posting. No one likes, no one acknowledges that you have posted anything. Some people start to leave, some people have muted the group. Making the group more interactive keeps people interested in what you are posting. So give them an opportunity to ask questions, and then you are answering them directly, and you have people in the group just engaging. It might not be every day, but just keep people engaged so that they don't end up just muting the group, and now they don't see what it is that you are posting. So that is, the type of things that you can be posting in your prospects group to keep them interested in the business, to keep them, up to date with the changes that are happening in your business. And just remember, when you are handling prospects, remember to follow up consistently. Um, but don't be pushy, just gentle reminders about the business opportunity, or just, checking up on them to show that you care about their progress, understand their concerns. So ask questions to get to understand why is it that, they are still skeptical about joining, whether it's they don't have time, I don't have money, I can't talk to people, I can't sell, get to ask them questions and understand what their concerns are so that you can address them with solutions that show how the business can fit into their style. For me, one of my concerns was I can't talk to people. I'm not good at doing presentations. I've never sold anything in my life. Those were some of my concerns. And because my upline was kind enough to ask, what is it that, is holding you back? And then when I said, then, she helped me address all those things. There are trainings that we have that could build up and all of that, and then I start to say, okay, maybe it's something that I can give a try. And look at me now hosting 5 a.m. sessions every single day. But I started as someone who I did not like presenting. I did not like talking to people. Human interaction just makes me sketchy. But, you get to develop those skills. And that is something that, you can show your prospects. And you can get to even show them other people in the team that are quiet, that are introverted, but that are still selling. So when you understand their concerns, you are able to, attack the root cause, because sometimes people will tell you, I don't have money, but maybe the issue is actually not the money. There is something else that they are scared, about with the business. So just make sure that, you get to have that one-on-one interaction with your prospects as well, and find out what is it that is holding you back. How can I support you? All of that. Create agency, like I said. You want them to join now if they can, because one thing I can guarantee you, anyone can come up with the 6.8 even on that same day if they understand why they need to do it. But if they feel like, it's not urgent, I don't have to do it now, they can tell you, I will join in January. And then you are just going to say, okay, that's fine. Create a sense of agency, offer special incentives or put deadlines to encourage them to act. Because if they really wanted to, they would and they can. So, whether it's a promotion or a team milestone, just have that sense of agency so that you can push them to make a decision. Provide value, like I said, share helpful resources, business tips, testimonials. This keeps them engaged and it builds their confidence. And be patient. Don't be pushy. Some prospects need more time to make a decision. Respect their process and continue offering support. When they are ready, they will come to you. Stay positive and encouraging. Always leave prospects with a positive feeling about the opportunity and your support. Celebrate the small wins or progress they make towards joining. So if they send you a message, oh, I've now made 2.5, towards my 6.8 to start my combo. Be excited. Wow, that is great. I can see you're working so hard to start, and you've been pushing to put your money together. I'm super proud of you. And then maybe encourage them to take that money and deposit it into the Forever Business account. That's what I always tell my prospects. If you've raised 3,000, deposit it into your Forever Business account. Keep your proof of payment while we are working to raise the other money. Because what happens? People don't keep money for long. Something comes up, they end up using the money. So if you give positive vibes, your prospects are able to, text you anytime. Hi, today I managed to put aside 1,000 rand to start the business. And then you encourage them to put it into the Forever account. But always be positive. Whether the prospect was rude to you, they said no, they are not interested, they said this is a scam, remember to always keep it professional, keep it positive. You want to leave the door open. Some people, they will be rude and they will say no to you out of ignorance. But through following you, they might start to realize, oh, maybe I made a mistake in rejecting this opportunity too fast. But if you were very rude to them and you gave them negative vibes, what's the next thing that is going to happen? When they are ready to listen to this opportunity and consider it, they are going to go to someone who's not you, because you did not leave an opportunity to leave the door open for them to be able to come back. So no matter how rude a prospect has been, I always say this: end the relationship on a positive note. Be positive. Leave the door open for them to be able to come back in future. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I don't know if there's anyone who wants to add something, anyone who wants to make a comment or share a short story with us about their experience with their prospects and their prospects group. We still have 3 minutes, so you are welcome to either type in the chat or unmute yourself and speak. I'm allowing participants to be able to unmute.